Hey guys, welcome back to the Girl Techno podcast where we're giving you another solo episode. It's me, your host, Shuanie Sanders, and today we're diving deep into a topic I am super passionate about, and that's personal growth. So I've got some incredible tools and resources that have been absolute game changers for me. And trust me, you're going to want to hear about these. So I want you to go ahead and grab yourself your favorite notebook so you can take note, of course, and also find yourself a cozy place so you can settle in so we can really get into this episode and really begin to work on our personal development for 2024. So let's go ahead and let's jump in. But before we dive right into like the tips I have for you, I want to talk about I want to get the definition of personal growth or development. And I want us because I'm like we need to understand what it is in order for us to truly master it, right? So growth in the context of personal development refers to the process of improving oneself through increasing one's capabilities, knowledge and understanding, and also your awareness. So they say that it involves the expansion of one's abilities, the pursuit of betterment, and the development of one's potential. So the process often includes acquiring new skills, expanding your mindset, improving your emotional intelligence, and just enhancing your overall well-being. So growth is typically seen as a lifelong journey. And I thought that was important to state that it is a lifelong journey where it's not just to achieve a specific milestone, but it's to continuously evolve and adapt as a person. So it's something you continuously want to do, continuously want to continue to grow and develop. It's not a destination that you're going to reach. It's not like one day you're going to wake up and be like, okay, I'm personally developed. You know what I mean? It's not like that at all. It's a lifelong experience. It's a lifelong journey and you have to be committed to it if it's something that you truly want to do. And I think for 2024, investing in your personal development is key and crucial to your overall well-being. So with that being said, I want to share 5 tips on how you can continuously personally grow over the course of your life, right? And these might change over the years, but for now, first up, we're going to have podcasts and audiobooks. And yeah, I know it seems a bit meta talking about podcasts on a podcast, but hear me out really. Whether it's self-help or business strategies or inspirational stories, podcasts and audiobooks are like having a personal coach or a mentor in your earbuds for free. And I think it's important to identify those podcasts and audiobooks that resonates with you, that can really give you what you're looking for when it comes to your personal growth. And I'll just share with you a few of mine. So one of my favorite podcasts is On Purpose with Jay Shetty. And Jay Shetty is a former monk turned motivational speaker who hosts this podcast. And his podcasts are filled with so much wisdom and insight on how to live a purposeful life. He normally has conversations with individuals who are very influential across like various industries, right? It's not just one type of person. And so you really get a very vast perspective on how people try to live purposeful lives. And it just resonated with me because it allowed me to see people differently and know that it doesn't matter what level of financial wealth you may have achieved, or personal success or notoriety that you may have. We all go through things in life. We all have to deal with things in the same way. We have to process them, and we all have things that we have to overcome. So many of us have childhood traumas. Like, it's just a lot. And listening to his podcast really does give me that insight. It really does inspire me when I hear other people's stories of just how they overcame. Listen, I'm a firm believer that we see ourselves in other people's stories. And so listening to his podcast really does a lot for me and my own personal development, my own mental health. And one of my other favorite podcasts that I like to listen to is Therapy for Black Girls, because I'm a Black girl. And this is a weekly conversation with Dr. Joy Harden Bradford. She's a licensed psychologist who's based out of Atlanta, Georgia. And her podcast is all things about mental health, personal development, and all the small decisions we make to become the best possible version of ourselves. And I think that's important to have. Like, you need a podcast that really helps you with your mental health. And she's a huge advocate for being able to have therapy, right? Therapists and being in therapy for certain things in your life. And she'll let you know right away, like, listen, this podcast does not take for your therapist. If you need a therapist, please make sure you see a licensed psychologist if you need one, which I think investing in a therapist when you go through things in your life and you having someone who is unbiased to talk to them about, I think is probably one of the most healthiest things you can do for yourself. So I'm a huge advocate for therapy. Also, I'm moving to audiobooks. So one of my favorite audiobooks that has truly changed my life is The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. And this book it's inspiring, it's practical, and it really does transform your life the way you start your day. And I love the fact that it introduces concepts of the lifesavers routine. So it's silence, it's affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading, and subscribing. Scribing, not subscribing, but scribing, like writing in your journal. And it's really designed to help you unleash your full potential by optimizing your mornings. And what I love about this audiobook is that it guides you through practices, encouraging personal development, is also encourages a positive mindset. It's truly a very much so a transformative audiobook. It really does help you set your day. And what I love about The Miracle Morning is that it's all about your time to yourself. How do you start your mornings? Because a lot of us wake up in the morning. First thing we do, we're going to grab our phones. We're going to social media. We're going to see what's going on online, right? We're going to see what's happening with everybody on social media, what news happened overnight while I was sleeping. And what The Miracle Morning does, it allows you to block that out. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get up. You're going to work out, right? You're going to put you first. Before your house gets up, before the kids get up, before the husband get up, before everybody get up and want something from you, and then your day gets so busy, this allows you to have time in the morning to yourself when it's quiet, when it's most quiet in your house. And for some of you, that might be like 4 in the morning, it might be 4:30, right? For me, it's 5 a.m. And it's when it's most quiet in the house where I can take time to myself and really see the results of how I start my day, how I intentionally start my day. And listen, this book is, whether you're a morning person or not, The Morning Miracle is going to offer you strategies to boost your productivity, increase your energy level, and just really cultivate a mindset toward success, really helping you set up your day for success. Because we all know it's about how your morning starts, right? It's all about how we get up, how you get up. And how you start your day dictates your mood throughout your day. So why not invest in a morning routine that starts with you working out, that starts with you taking time of meditation, of being quiet, right? Listening to your heart. And for me, I meditate, and meditation has been something I've never been able to do until I read Miracle Morning. I've never been able to do it because with the audiobook, he take you through actual practices of meditation, of really telling you how to do it, how to calm your mind down and sit and be still and be quiet and be present. And that's what I love about it. And I continuously read this book over and over because it does something for me. And it's so true about how you start your mornings and, of course, how you end your days, right? What you do before you go to bed, which we're going to get into later because I have an app for that. But I just want to let you guys know, like, really pay attention to audiobooks and podcasts that resonate with you, that can really help you change your life and become a better you, because that's what it's all about, becoming a better person, right? And so next we're going to talk about goal setting apps, because it's 2024. We all are into setting our goals and try to stick to our goals and making sure we're realistic, right? The last episode I did was all about how to really set yourself up success with your goals for this year, for 2024. And now, since we live in a digital world, we're going to talk about how to leverage the digital world for our growth, right? And apps like MyFitnessPal and Calm are fantastic for keeping track of your goals and habits. They remind you, motivate you, and some apps even make it fun and gamify it for you, that if you do certain things, you get prices. MyFitnessPal does that. It's a tracker for your nutrition and your overall well-being. So if you're looking to become more healthier this year, you want to really take your health into concern and be more into more fitness and wellness, right? MyFitnessPal can be a powerful tool for personal growth when it's related to your nutrition, your diet, your exercise, offering you extensive food and activity logs functionalities. And I love MyFitnessPal. It's a free app. Anyone can use it. You can have friends join you on it. So you can make it a group effort, really build a community around it. And really this year, really take your health seriously. I feel like it's your little accountability partner in your pocket, right? Because it's on your phone. You take it with you everywhere you go and it holds you accountable. It tells you, hey, it's time for you to drink water today. Or if you have a goal for drinking water, a goal for working out, it really does allow you to track and to stay on task. So I think it's important to have an app when it comes to your overall health and well-being that holds you accountable. And MyFitnessPal is one of those apps that's do it for me. There's so many more out there that you can actually use. You just have to do a little research, but there's so many more out there that really help you track when it comes to your health and wellness. And one of the things I decided to do this year, and this is something I'm doing new, and I wanted to begin to have a routine around how I end my days, how I bring myself down at night, and how to set myself up for a good sleep. And so I have heard about Calm. I've been seeing the commercial about Calm. I've seen so many things online about Calm and friends who use the app that I decided that, you know what, I'm going to start using this app to really help me focus more on how I wind down at night. So Calm is a popular wellness app and it's focused on promoting mental health and relaxation, right? And that's the key word for me. It's the mental health and relaxation, because how we start our day and how we end our day really does matter. And what I like about Calm is that it offers a variety of features that are designed to help you reduce anxiety, improve your sleep, and just enhance your overall mindfulness. That's what I really like about it. And you can set up meditation routines and sleep routines and really begin to calm yourself down. And I want to be able to calm my mind. I want to stop picking up my phone because I know y'all out there are a lot like me. The first thing we do in the morning, we're going to grab our phone. We're going to see what's going on social media. And the last thing we're going to do before we go to bed, we're going to grab our phone. We're going to see what's going on social media. And so my goal for 2024 is to be just a little bit more present and not feel the need to grab that phone and start my day and end my day with social media. I want to be able to, in my day, be intentional about how I start my day, how I set my day up, and I want to be intentional about how I end it. And so being able to improve my sleep, reduce stress and anxiety really does take intentionality. And being able to do those things that release you from those. And that's what meditation is all about. I want to get so much better with meditation. I really do want to get so much better with meditation. I believe meditation, affirmations, and just goals. I think all that goes together because you can meditate on the things you want, right? And so I believe in that so much. So I'm really want to get so much better with meditation, and being able to adapt a night routine like this really does sets that precedent for me. So I advise anyone who wants to begin a nightly routine or a morning routine to consider the miracle morning, and also to consider an app like Calm or Headspace. That's another good one too. Just whatever you feel you need to help you calm down at night and not to have your cell phone and social media be the last thing you do. Because Calm is definitely an app on your phone, but instead of opening Instagram or TikTok or whatever it may be, or YouTube, open the app that really can help you set yourself up for a really good night's sleep. Because I'm telling you, how you begin and end your day is imperative. So make sure you adapt a routine around that. Now, the third thing that really does help when it comes to our personal growth is online courses and webinars. Right? And there's a wealth of knowledge out there, and platforms like Coursera and Masterclass offer courses on literally almost anything you want to know, anything you want to learn when it comes to mental health, when it comes to business development, when it comes to marketing, whatever it is you want to know. But if we're talking about personal growth, Masterclass and Coursera offer so many different courses on personal development, on mental health. They really do. And for me, one of the master classes that I'm really interested in, because I'm really interested in success stories, especially with women entrepreneurs. I mean, that stuff really does motivate me. You guys have no idea. It motivates me. It really does something really well to my mental health to see women excelling and blazing their own trails. It really does. And so I'm interested in taking the masterclass that features Whitney Wolfe Herd. And she rewrote the rules when she founded Bumble, guys. Like, she is a billionaire CEO. And when she launched her dating app, she put women first. She said, you know what? I want women to make the first move. You know what I mean? Like, really give women that confidence to make a first move on someone, you know? And so she rewrote the rules on relationships and business. And now she is actually teaching other ambitious women how to be confident and become true innovators in their field. She's a real trailblazer, like a real trailblazer. And she's absolutely someone I'm trying to get booked on the show. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that, because I think she'll be an absolute amazing guest on the show. Now, the fourth thing I want to tell everyone about is, when it comes to personal growth, is networking groups and masterminds. Right? Is the fourth tip is all about connecting, because most people would tell you that the new money and the new way to success is through your connections. So networking groups and masterminds are like gold mines. Do you know what I mean? They're like literally like nothing else, that when it comes to really helping you with your personal development. So you have platforms like LinkedIn, Meetup, and Facebook groups, or even Logan clubs can be a great start. But surrounding yourself, there's something to surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals that can, it just propels your growth like nothing else, because you get to connect with people who are either further than you or in the same place as you, and you guys get to encourage each other together, right? Be able to people share their stories, share resources, share tools, share tips. That's what I love about community. Because when you have a community that you can reach out to, it does a lot for your personal development. It does a lot for your mental health. When you're having a bad day, or when you're going through something and you need encouragement, you can easily go to this group and express yourself. But that's one of the key things when it comes to networking groups, right? You have to engage. And I think 2024 should be the year where you say, you know what? I'm not going to be afraid to share what I'm going through. You know, you was a fly on the wall probably in 2023 where you were in groups, but you did not participate. You didn't share, right? Let this be the year where you actually get to share and express yourself, and then see the positive reactions you get. See the fact that there's so many people that are probably just like you and saying, wow, you know what? I'm so glad she shared that, because that's exactly how I was feeling. So I think it's important to do that. So make sure you think about joining those networking groups, and local or either online, to really help you with your personal development. Because there are a lot of them out there for personal development, for mental health, for so many different groups. So whatever group resonate with you, make sure you give it a shot, because I think that really works. And then last but definitely not least, journaling and reflection tools. Journaling and for reflection tools. Now, this could be as easy as a simple notebook, or if you're a techie like me, you'll want to use an app like One Day or Reflectly, or just or you can just use the Notes app on your phone, right? This is really about you, but writing down your thoughts, goals, and reflection really help keep your mind clear and focused. Journaling is truly an absolute amazing thing. Let me tell you, I'm a techie and I love doing things online. I love doing things on my phone. I love an app, right? But there's something about pen to paper. When you write out your gratitude, right? Because I do with the Miracle Morning, I write out my gratitude. I write in the gratitude journal every morning, just thanking God for the things that I'm grateful for that day. And it does something to me when I'm able to write it down. I don't know what it is about pen to paper, because I'm such a digital girl and we live in such a digital world. But there's something about pen to paper. There's something about writing down a goal, writing down an affirmation that really says to you that this is really in the universe now. I wrote it down. That means it's somewhere, it's printed, and I can go back to it and read it daily. But also when you write it down, it's something that you tend to remember more, right? When you write something consistently, you remember it. versus when you write it on a computer and you kind of like, oh, I'll go back to it. But when you consistently write pen to paper, those are the things that you truly remember. And so I want to make sure I stress that if you're not doing any type of journaling or reflection journal, you need to do so. It's a really good way to keep you motivated, to keep you on task, to hold you accountable. And just for you, like I said, the reflection piece to go back and reflect on your day, to have a place where you can write it down and release it. It feels absolutely amazing to be able to release your thoughts on paper where you're not keeping everything in your head, right? And that's how we build anxiety, because you can put down your fears, you can put down your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations. You can write it all down and you can release it and be able to move on with your day. And listen, while we're on the subject of journaling, which by the way, like I said, is such a powerful tool for personal growth, I got something special for you all, especially for you go-getters out there. And I want to introduce my Ultimate Girl Boss Journal. And let me tell you why it's a game changer, right? If you are an ambitious woman looking to start a business, this isn't just any journal, right? It's really designed for ambitious, driven women who are ready to take on the world. Every page of this journal, I crafted it to inspire and empower you. It comes with daily affirmation, goal selling templates, reflection sections. It also comes with personal quotes from other successful women entrepreneurs to keep you motivated. And also it's a thing that really helps you build your business. If you're looking to build a business in 2024, if you say to yourself, you know what, I want this to be the year that I really build my business. I want to put it down on paper. Every step of the way, I want to put it down on paper. And that's what the Ultimate Girl Boss Journal does for you. It allows you an opportunity to say, you know what? The first step is naming my empire. What I want to name it. You write it down. You give it a name. And like I said, there's something about pen to paper. There's something about writing it down, right? And so you want to write it down and you get to track your personal and professional milestones. That's what you get to do with this journal. You reflect on your day. You write down what you did. You write down what your business is, what your business name is. And then you got to think about, okay, I got to make it official. I got to either incorporate, I got to either become an LLC, whatever it is that you may want. This is your personal guide. This is your new bestie for your business. This is your business bestie. That's what the Ultimate Girl Boss Journal is. And I got to tell you, like, I've been using it myself, and it's like having a personal coach in a book form. It's helped me stay focused. I celebrate my wins and I reflect on the journey. And it's such a stylish and sleek design. It's totally Instagram worthy. Okay. Just so you know, you're going to love it. You're going to love it, but it does help you stay accountable. It's exactly what I use to launch my business. And when I was looking for a journal for a startup, right? It's a startup journal. If you're a business, you want to start a business, that's what this journal for. I couldn't really find any. I couldn't really find any that helped me with every step of the way, right? From, like I said, from creation to launch. I give you tips on how to build your audience. I give you recommendations on podcasts or book recommendations, just like I did here in this episode, right? But I give you tips on how to build your audience, on understanding that you have to build an audience to sell to. So it's about marketing. It's about so many different things that you're just not going to get with any other journal. So this is definitely the one for you. So listen, if you're looking to elevate your journaling experience and keep your goals in check, the Ultimate Girl Boss Startup Journal is your go-to companion. So I want you to go ahead and head over to our website, which is girltakenote.com, where you can actually get yours as a pre-sale, right? So we're doing pre-sales right now because we haven't launched them officially. So we're taking pre-sales. And you know what? Because you guys are my absolutely favorite listeners, you can go ahead over and use code GTN10 for a 10% discount. And I'll give you that discount. You know, it's something I want to give to you guys. And you can get your journey started today and you can become the ultimate girl boss that you always wanted to be. So I wanted to mention that because we're talking about journaling. And I'm like, let me tell you about this amazing product that I have that I think will fit so well in this episode, because we're talking about journaling, holding ourselves accountable. We talk about personal growth. We're talking about personal development. And this journal is definitely that for you because it's all about personal development. It's about you developing your business. It's about your mindset. It's about reflection, right? It's about being inspired because that's what we need in order to continue and push through. Okay. So listen, we're going to be back. Let's listen. Remember, it's not whether, it's journaling, learning, or connecting. The key is to take action. So let's go ahead and keep the momentum going when it comes to our personal development. I want to know from you. I want to hear from you. I want to know what things are you going to do this year to improve your personal development? What are you going to adapt this year? What new habits you're going to learn? What new books or podcasts you're going to read? Let me know down in the comments, guys. I really want to know what you plan on incorporating into your life this year or implementing into your life to really help with your personal growth. Because as I said before, personal growth is something that we're continuously doing. It's not going to be a destination that you reach. So let's not even think about that. Let's just think about the fact that it's a lifelong journey. I want to continue to grow and adapt as a person. I want to be a better person overall. Because when you're better to everyone else around you. And so I truly believe in personal development. I believe in personal growth, and I believe in doing the things that really help you get to a better place in your life overall, because you want to be able to live a life of purpose and you want to be the best version of yourself